Tell me about yourself.
My name is Cynthia Miller, and I'm a freshman in the Fox School of Business at Temple University. Currently, I'm majoring in accounting, but I plan on double majoring in accounting and legal studies with a minor in philosophy. Although philosophy typically isn't matched with a business major, I'm using it in order to further improve my critical thinking skills and put myself ahead of my peers in the business world. After college, I plan on obtaining my CPA and working in the public accounting sector, and then beginning a career in forensic accounting. To do so, I have been a member of the National Association of Black Accountants, which is a student professional organization at Temple. And as a member, I go to the meetings, contribute ideas when necessary, and listen to the presentations of other professionals from the greater Philadelphia area. It's been a great opportunity, and I've learned plenty about the businesses around us. I'm also currently a secretary on the Whitehall Community Council, and my job on the Community Council is to record the meeting times and what is talked about in the meeting, as well as contributing ideas to what's been spoken about. Currently, we are working on a community service project for the Philadelphia School District, and we plan on trying to do whatever we can to help us, which correlates with my values because I take education very seriously and really want to give back to the community that I am now a part of.
Tell me about a significant accomplishment in your life.
Well, my senior year, I was selected to be stage crew manager. I had been on stage crew manager for 3 years before that as a standard member and then as a spotlight. As a stage crew manager, I wasn't exactly sure at first how to lead my peers because they were my peers, and I really wanted to motivate them to be able to do such a mundane task because we were just behind the scenes, moving sets and trying to stay out of everyone's way to make sure the play ran smoothly. In order to do this, I tried to motivate them through adding a fun aspect to it. So after I divided up the tasks depending on each individual's specific skill and their time commitment to the organization, I told them that during the plays, stage crew typically dances backstage, which was actually true, but I wanted them to make sure that they knew they were allowed to have fun backstage. We had to be quiet, but it still should have been fun. So when we had Saturday practices, the cast went over each scene multiple times, but stage crew just had to sit in the stands and watch. And it's hard to explain why stage crew had to sit there and watch, and kids really don't have the attention span to just watch the same scene over and over again. So I gave them the motivation to watch these scenes so that they did learn the play, but they also learned the dance moves so that we could dance together backstage. So it was a great accomplishment that everyone learned their tasks and knew their place, but they also had a great time dancing with their peers and knowing that they were allowed to be silly when it was actually appropriate. From there, the tasks were still held in high regard, and I needed them to know that they had to keep themselves under control and make sure that their duties were done before they had fun. And they did respect me, and I did try to motivate them to do the best they could possibly do. And as a stage crew, we actually accomplished our goal of making the set changes down to 15 seconds, which was great because we allowed the plays to run smoothly and more quickly without taking up too much time.
Tell me about something you've learned in class.
The importance of culture is one of the lessons that really stuck with me in class. Before class, I had just assumed that I would go through school and try to find a job wherever I could find a job and then do my best where I was. But after the lesson that you taught us, I realized that culture really does matter, and I really do need to fit my personality with the company that I try to work for. And with that company, if I fit in as well as I hope I do, then I'll be able to do my very, very best. And from that, I know that I really need to work hard to find a company and know all about the company before I try to apply there, so that if I do get the job, I'll be able to find motivation from many different elements in my environment. Motivation was also extremely important in class because I realized how important it was to not only motivate myself but motivate the others around me. And when we had the group assignment, I really wanted to motivate my team as much as I could so that we could do a really great job. So I really implemented the forming, storming, and norming phases, so that we did those first 3 steps and we knew each other on a personal level as well as an educational level, and we could work together really well in order to put forth our best effort. It's very important to me to be able to be personal with the people I surround myself with, whether I'm working or in a group project. So when you suggested subscribing to the Wall Street Journal, I took your advice, and it really has helped me in being able to find something to talk about with professionals or professors or even just peers. So the Wall Street Journal has really helped me in becoming a more personable, a more outgoing person, because I'm up to date with all the current events and I really am knowledgeable on things that matter, and I can have really great discussions with the people around me.